welcome back, guys. We are here today. My name's Toby. Here's
Mark.
I'm Matt.
And we are the Just Crisp review channel. And so, what are we doing today, guys?
We're doing Walkers Barbecue Pulled Pork. It's a new flavour. It came out recently. Saw it on my YouTube feed in terms of the ads that was running. I think it was YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, so new flavour.
New flavour.
It's not that common for Walkers, I don't think.
Pulled
But
pork.
they do like seasonal stuff, but this is like just a new flavour, isn't it?
I'm going to be honest, I usually stay away from Walker's meat flavours, so I don't know much about what happens in that area. If you name other flavours, I'm down, but the meaty ones, not that experienced. So this is a new experience for me.
About Walkers though, big part of your life?
Absolutely. I'm British raised.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
I think like everyone has kind of like, it's just like childhood almost, isn't it?
Yeah,
More
definitely.
more
Well,
than
to be honest, just like luxury crisps are only like in the past 10 years or something.
Yeah.
True, yeah. Otherwise it was only Walkers in the
It
past.
was
what you
Walkers.
said.
Before that it was
Walkers.
colours, it was like pink, black, green, blue, red. It's like,
Yeah,
What's in your
Walkers,
lunchbox?
Monster Munch, What's It, Quavers, your French fries.
yeah,
your
so if you wanted a
snacks, that was
potato, something potato, it was like Walkers, that was it really.
Yeah.
Those French fries were niche.
Golden
I remember.
Wonders, rest in peace.
Oh, Golden Wonders.
I don't know if you're still around, but if you're watching Golden Wonders, rest in
Alright,
peace.
guys, so we rate our reviews on 5 different categories out of 10. Packaging, smell, the sniff it rating. We then go to texture, which we multiply by 3.5 at the end because it's important. We then do flavour, which is also multiplied by 3.5. And finally, we end it on the addiction. Can you stop rating? So, straight up with this one, guys. Walker's Barbecue Pulled Pork. What are you making of the packaging?
We have to reference Sriracha here because we've just reviewed Sriracha, and you know these are new flavours, and they're going down the same line.
Yeah.
Walkers. Again, I think it's more different to the Sriracha. This purple.
Mediocre, isn't it?
But again, yeah, I agree. Mediocre.
It's like the same colour as smoky bacon, isn't it? Purple?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ish.
what
Porky.
What
Right, yeah.
Walkers are doing is they're rebranding their whole image, so they can't tailor each crisp packet to be the exact flavour because they need a consistency between all of them, and so that's why it's not 100% specific. And so the main thing they have to play with is the colour scheme, isn't it? And so when you think barbecue pulled pork,
Yeah.
I probably would have gone for something a bit more maroony, but they probably have something that's already taken the maroon colour.
Yeah,
Do you know
what's
what I
it?
mean? Because barbecue
Beef
got-
and onion, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I
There we
think
go.
so.
I don't know my meat flavours. So I think in general the Walkers, they've just rebranded their whole image, and so nothing spectacular, but they're just trying to make people, I don't know, grab them off the shelf and be like, oh, this might be different, but you know what, all they're going to find out is the potato's been halved.
I'm going to be honest, I prefer the previous packaging. I prefer just the simple, bold colour
Same.
to me. Like, I
Oh,
prefer that.
big
Oh,
one,
classic.
big one. That is
Big boy.
the same crisp.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what the point you were making. Like it's consistency. It's the same crisp. It's the same pale Pringle, falsely advertised on the front.
So that is not the crisp that will be inside,
Pale
because they
Pringle.
use that on
Did you
every
see that?
single...
Yeah, it's proper. Yeah, it's super white. Like,
Do you know what? That
unbelievably white.
photograph of that crisp is just overexposed. That's it. You know what?
Possibly,
it might actually
yeah.
be a good crisp, but
It
they
could
just,
be one crisp.
just a rubbish cameraman if you're watching this.
Alright,
Anyways,
so what we're doing, rating,
packaging. I think I gave the last one 5, but I'm gonna take it down to 4.
I think it's. I just think that Walkers shouldn't be doing anything else red if it's not ready salted. So I'm gonna give it more than the last one. I'm gonna go. I was harsh last time. I'm gonna give this a 4.5. Slightly better than that.
I think the colours on the Sriracha were more kind of, I don't know, simple and kind of like they didn't stand out much. Purple is a bit more bold. I'll go 4.5 out of 10.
Not bad. Alright guys, we're going to go on to the smell. Now the last episode we did Sriracha, we had a mixed bag, but people generally, it was an interesting smell. So how will this new flavour tailor to
I'm
us?
fearing that cat food smell. Just saying, calling it.
First thing that comes to your mind.
Alright, go on. One word.
Beef and onion. Beef and onion.
Yeah, it's just a generic meaty flavour.
Generic as anything.
I'm not, man.
How'd you get pulled pork flavour?
At first,
Smell.
I don't know. I don't know why.
That's not pulled pork.
but the first word that came to my mind was vegetable. I don't know
Yeah,
why. I
vegetable
don't know why.
oil.
But then the beef kicked in. Is it beef? Yeah. But then this is pulled pork, so it smells similar to the beef and onion that I smelt in the past in my
Yeah.
childhood.
I'm
When I had
get-
beef and onion packet of
That's the
crisps.
thing. It just smells more like beef and onion than smoky
does,
bacon.
yeah.
But it should just be more like smoky bacon.
So maybe, does that mean we're smelling the sauce and not really the meat? Well, it would be the sauce we would smell anyway, innit? I'm not keen so
Smells
far.
so similar to beef and onion. I can't remember when I smelled beef and onion, but that is so
No
similar.
one loves that.
Reminiscent.
Probably the same thing.
So what?
2.5.
Ooh. Why?
It's just been a smell I've never been keen on my whole
Right,
life.
okay. So you don't like the smell? As opposed to we're
No.
not smelling of anything, you just don't like it.
I'm going low as well. 3.5. It's not full on. If it was more meaty, I wouldn't like it even. I think it has to be more subtle. But this is just, it's so bland with a slight bit of beef. Anyway, so
I mean-
3.5.
Matt, come on, just say it.
4, because it doesn't smell like pulled pork. It smells, and it's not an amazing smell.
I wouldn't eat this on a bus with other people around.
That's a great way to.
Whereas the sriracha flavour, I would.
Yeah, gladly.
I felt proud of that smell, but this, I don't want to be responsible for the dirty looks.
The would you open it on a bus factor,
Isn't it?
That's a good one. We might introduce that.
Whiskers.
as opposed to sniffing.
Would you open it on a packed bus?
Yeah, open the cat food on a southeastern
Yeah.
train.
Oh, mate.
Dirty.
Alright, so
So what? Smell.
we've
done
done
that.
that.
Oh,
We
sorry.
are now moving on to the texture. So, first impressions very similar to the sriracha.
Less seasoning for me on mine.
It's a quality crisp.
Quality.
Less seasoning. Very thin. I can see through it. Can't see you through it though. It's not that thin.
You getting that sweetness?
Wait,
We're doing the texture.
Texture, I'll tell you what. That crisp tastes.
Texture, mate. Don't reveal that flavour. Texture.
That crisp tastes a lot more thick. Sorry, not taste. It has the texture of a lot more thicker crisp cut compared to the sriracha. Don't
It's
you think?
interesting, yeah. I wonder if they do cut things different. They wouldn't. It
That's
wouldn't
so
make sense.
weird.
But
That
it's
is so
thicker
weird.
than the sriracha.
That proves there's a lack of consistency among Walkers crisps, whether it's intentional or not. There's a lack of consistency here because
oh, look at that, very thick.
I'm looking at all of these crisps and they look a lot more thick than the sriracha.
Mate, that even casts a shadow. Look at that.
Crunchy as well. I think they're crunchier.
Yeah.
Because we had doubts
My
last episode
God.
saying that every Walker's crisp would have the same texture rating, but I don't know who
Let's
said
get
that.
to taste, man.
But
Right,
no, texture. Go.
Out of 10.
Texture, I'm gonna go. That's a 6 out. That's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. That's a standard crisp.
5.5.
6.
Flavour. This is what we want to talk about.
Flavors. You know what? It might have smelled like the beef and onion, but it doesn't taste like beef and onion.
Why are you eating?
It tastes like pulled pork because I'm quite full. It tastes because I hold like 6 bag of flavors.
This guy was eating the quavers that was saving for a reaction.
That was the day you ate them.
No. But like I had a couple of bags today. Save that for
some
another
more,
episode.
man. But
No,
yeah,
because like
I
they're a
agree.
bit sickening. They're a bit sickening. That's the thing. But I don't want to come into the can you stop factor. So like, taste is good. It tastes like pulled pork. I don't know. What are you guys thinking?
I agree.
It tastes a lot more like
Barbecue
what it says
sauce.
than it does. Than it smells.
Let me try and change your mind though. It just tastes like a barbecue flavour now. Now you remember the classic black packets of Walkers?
No, do not go there.
Oh, it's not as good, but you just get the sweetness and a barbecue taste, like a smoky sweetness.
barbecue
It's very
crisp was
sweet.
never
There's
sweet.
a lot of sugar.
Super sweet, isn't it?
It is sweet. It's too
I mean, it
sweet
is
for me.
barbecue pulled pork. I get the barbecue. It does taste like pulled pork. I'll give them that.
Yeah,
it's
the
not
first-
bad. It's surprising.
It's okay.
Go
I'm
on.
going straight out there. 7.5. I have to. I like the flavour.
Yeah.
I really like the
True,
flavour.
I didn't want to.
I didn't want to, but man, this started really bad and it's impressive.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna go with 7.5 as well. But that's because the first crisp that landed in my mouth, I looked at Mark and I was like, "That's a good crisp. That tastes like pulled pork. That tastes like pulled
Is that what
pork."
that looks
I
like?
could see the pork on your face, mate.
Yeah.
When you, he legit was surprised, and I was too.
Yeah. So that's why I'm giving it a 7.5. And I'm giving it a 7.5, going a bit lower than I would because I can't eat too many of that. Like, it's too sweet. It's too sweet. So for me, 7.5.
You know what? It's a 7. It's a 7 for me. I prefer the sriracha taste, so I don't know if that's fair, but I'm just comparing it to the sriracha. Sweet. Tastes like pulled pork. It's not my go-to choice for eating a meaty crisp, but it's very good.
Right,
Can you stop?
Yeah.
How addictive. I'm going straight there with 7.
Oof. I'm going to go a lot lower than that because for me it's just way too sweet. I'm going to go 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
I can stop easily.
I thought I'd be more addicted.
Actually, no, I'm changing that. 6.5.
Solid change.
I've got to think about
Solid
it.
change.
If I had another flavour, I'd always go for another flavour.
Mm.
I think why I'm liking it is I'm so shocked by how bad I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
And that's making me
Yeah.
push it higher than it should be. 6. Taking it to a 6.
Whoa.
Damn.
You know what? I usually like sweet crisp. Sweet crisp usually the most addictive for me. Bit different to you maybe. So I'll go 6.5. Relatively addictive.
Do
Huh?
you know what I would like to try? The leftovers of our packets mixed with the sriracha leftovers and then see how they taste as you randomly pick them out.
Because
I don't know, I think it might be a nice
Spicy
combination.
Spicy pork.
I mean, I'm going to try it. We have the leftover packet. I think it'd be a nice like mixer.
I finished mine.
Well, I've got 2 packets. Mine are nice.
Go on.
Got any other comments, lads?
Better than I was expecting. And I'm glad we tasted these new flavours because they don't come along often.
I'm going 3 out of 10.
For what?
I can stop that way too easily. That's 3 out of 10 on the can you
Wow.
stop?
That's interesting.
That's a change, man.
That is interesting. So 2 reviews today, and Matt's been kind of anti both packets, whereas we've
And
been
cheating behind our back.
With the
Eating
flavours.
the quavers. Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Anyway, you just watched another episode of Just Crisps reviewing, well, Just Crisps. That's what we do. My name's
Nothing
Toby,
more.
Mark, and Matty. Comment, because we want to know what you think about these new flavours. Go out. Where can you buy them from? Where did you get it from?
M&S petrol station overpriced 99p for a bag.
99p!
Bruh.
Mate,
Serious?
no.
Things we have to go through, man. We've got no subscribers at the moment.
You kept
but
that quiet. We're gonna use
well,
some
I
money.
did send you a hit message saying, do you want 1 or 3
cough
bags?
up that change.
I did cough it up. Got the petrol at the same time, but I'm glad Matt brought it up that they've got new flavours. Got them today. They've only been out this week.
Only cost them £6.
Go for it. They're not bad at all.
All right. Subscribe to us if you like what we're doing. Comment, like it. I don't know what that does, but like it if you like it. I don't know. Yeah, dislike it if you dislike it. Join in the conversation, and we'll see you in a future episode. Thank you and goodbye.
So yeah.